Do you think we're real?
Are we starting now?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about you, but I know for sure this is real.
This is the worst moment in our video because it's introduction.
I hate it.
We hate it. As you see, we are not capable of doing any introduction at all.
We don't have social life because we cannot introduce ourselves. Hello.
Hi.
Lame.
Maybe we should Google like small talk on YouTube.
Cut the bullshit.
Why we are here?
Oh yeah, right. We watched The Peripheral.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
It's
Maybe...
not Rings of Power.
Yes.
They managed to do something better than Rings of Power.
Yeah, this is Amazon. Right?
Yeah, this is Amazon. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's not such a hard work to make something better than Rings of Power.
Did you like it overall?
Me?
Yeah. No, not them. I don't care about you. Did you?
Yeah, actually it started amazing and very, very promising. So we were so much excited about it, and we made also a video.
And then we watched the episodes from 5 to 8, and we were like, We'll include some fragments of our previous video. We are kind of very boring in that video.
We are very serious because we are discussing very serious ideas. Like, we are trying to be clever, which is obviously not our thing at all. That's why maybe we are saying that from 5 to 8 is boring because we cannot discuss more ideas.
Yeah, that's right. I've thought maybe I have a personality stress No, I'm forgetting that. What's the name of that disorder? Multiple personality disorder. Multiple.
So
I googled that.
So you had PTSD after Rob, and now you have this one.
That's right.
I'm seriously worrying about your mental health. Maybe you should stop watching TV series, especially produced by Amazon.
Something going on between me and Amazon. When I watched the first episode, I was like, okay, this is actually great. And then I was like, okay, this is terrible. The persons in me were shifting like this. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's because of this TV show. And anytime I was watching the timeline from 2100, I was cringing a lot. And when I was watching America timeline in 2032, I was like, this is great. How was our introduction? What do you think?
We nailed it. I will drink for that.
We are assuming that you watched it. We are assuming that you know. And even if you don't, just stay with us. It will be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just promising stuff, you know.
Promise stuff and never do it. Real politicians.
That works for them. Why shouldn't it work for me?
I'm glad you agree.
We still are in the introduction stage.
In the first episode, Flynn was playing this game, like simulation complete, and she saved these ships.
At least let the damn sheep out.
Whenever you play a game, I don't know about you, but me, you know this is a game and they don't have any feelings, you don't care for them, you can just go kill to make done your mission, yeah? But what did Flynn is actually very interesting.
Her brother, Burton, he said later, why would you do that? Like, it's strange. And she was like, well, it helped me. It actually did. It helped her to win this game.
Yes.
So the act of doing something empathetic, it helps you.
That's new.
Holy shit.
They make something like this.
Not this, but this.
I don't know, this. And they start to feel each other. I think this is something that we really lack of today. People, they don't even want to understand another people. If there were such kind of device, that will be a huge help, you know? Because you
will it?
Imagine Lev uses it with Wilf. He won't.
But what if he does use it?
And still
he doesn't feel it.
Okay. So
imagine.
He uses it, but he still
doesn't care.
This is the psychopathic behavior. I mean, psychopaths are also like that. They do understand they hurt you. They do understand that you have feelings, but they personally don't feel anything.
For some reason, I assumed it would be stored on a bed.
It's just a thing. And where else would you keep a thing?
They put in this peripheral in a box.
Well,
This is
topic
the-
that I love.
We just hate. No, we just hate.
We hate?
No,
Oh, we
we
hate.
just love to argue about this.
Yeah.
Why I said hate 2 times?
Very strange.
Because she hates me.
No. When Flynn is actually starting to use it again, and she
Realizes that she was in the box. And she's asking, yeah, guys, are you putting me in the box when I'm not here, yeah?
No. Of course not.
And she comes to me and says, oh, it was really so weird that they put her in these boxes and so on. And Flynn asked this question, and I'm thinking, interesting. Because when Flynn actually asked that question, I thought, what the hell she's asking? She was not there. What's the difference? Was she in the box or outside the box?
But for me, it was like, oh my god, they put in the peripheral in a box.
But it's a peripheral.
It looks exactly like Flynn.
But
and
it
when
is not
something, no, yeah, of course, I understand that it is not alive, but still, it looks exactly like a body. And for me personally, I could never put it in a box. Maybe I'm too
I have a
crazy.
question. If something looks exactly like a body, like a human, does it make it human?
That's not my point. I'm not saying I'm right. If your consciousness, for example,
Going to
will be put
consciousness.
in this microphone,
Yeah.
I will cherish this microphone so much.
You are cherishing it without my consciousness inside. Drink.
Flynn, she's a good character. How she's written, the actress is great.
Sometimes she f***s up, but yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, with Wilf.
Yeah, with
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
it's because
believe
of
a
Wilf.
shit.
I don't know, but this is...
Yeah, I don't see any chemistry between them. I don't believe a shit they're saying to each other, honestly.
I'm starting to trust you.
I'm not sure I'm following. I don't know what that means.
Alpha.
Maybe they have some kind of conflict behind the scenes.
Maybe, yeah.
But generally, she's great. In the first episode, her friend, Annalene, said to her,
Your skills and personality are being sadly wasted in this den of imbecility.
and first I thought, okay, I'm gonna see Flynn like doing this crazy shit, I don't know. She has so many potential, like I believed what Annalene said.
But you deserve more. You having the chance to become whatever you want.
I saw some of that. She was playing a sim. She was good at it. No question there. But then, I don't know why I'm talking like this, but what happened? I personally didn't see anything great about Flynn's character apart from having such a great empathy towards others. Maybe this is her superpower.
And somehow you managed to take all the earthworms from the science room and dump them in the woods. Couldn't bear to have the 5th graders dissecting them.
I think the showrunners are really trying to show that she's really great and she's very clever, obviously everywhere. She understands the stuff that the different characters should understand, like a half an hour before. Mother speaks about her ability, Annalene speaks about that, this guy Tommy speaks about that, but what we see that Flynn is a good player, and that's why maybe she has these superpower abilities in the peripheral. I don't know, maybe that's why, or that
Yeah, I don't know. This is tricky from the biological point of view, because if you in real life, if you cannot do such tricks, if you cannot fight, how the hell can you actually fight? Your neurons are not wired in that way. If you haven't fought in your real life, in your real body, even if you are in a peripheral. That's a question.
Yeah.
But okay, I can close my eyes on that. But apart from having empathy, maybe this is, like I said, maybe this is a great superpower.
Do you remember when Burton says that
So it was like the sim gave you an empathy bonus.
this is like what they are trying to push so hard that because of this empathy stuff, she's like very different than other characters, but they are not convincing us why Flynn is the chosen one, yeah?
The chosen one,
chosen one.
I don't know. I have feelings for you that I hadn't necessarily earned yet.
I'm sorry, Miss Fisher. I honestly...
Why Flynn is so transparent with him? Why is she open with him so much?
Yeah, because this stuff
No, this.
Yeah, this finger. You make this and you will feel another person's.
And you make this and you delete all the people around you.
Oh, this is so
and
perfect.
You make.
It's not working. I'm trying to delete you. It's not there.
Because I'm real.
Yeah, you are saying?
No, not working.
No.
Actually?
No.
It works. And what if I do this?
You see, Flynn is like fighting her ass off. Wilf just standing there watching. Sometimes he's like smiling, enjoying how Flynn fights, and he's like doing absolutely nothing.
He's proud of Flynn.
You know, feminism.
I don't really understand why he's not involving here. Why?
Because he has so much to lose. He actually can lose his life.
Yeah.
And Flynn has nothing to lose. She can only feel some pain.
Yeah.
And then they can do
this makes Wilf so
peripheral.
Bad for me, seriously, because
Why?
they trying to convince us that they have some kind of feelings towards each other. How can you stand there and like look the woman whom you like,
even if she's
fighting?
in a peripheral?
Yeah, it's so unfair. It's so unacceptable for me. But when I
would fight for you.
Thank you. But when I remember the stories from his childhood, Wilf's childhood, when I remember these stories, actually it justifies for me, because as a child he was also not a fighter. Aelita fought for him.
You've never told anyone, have you? What you did to those Neoprims?
Wilf killed Neoprim's leader when he was in school.
Right.
Is this possible that his memory was manipulated?
And changed, you mean?
Yeah,
that...
and he remembers like that happened, but it didn't happen?
Maybe. Why not?
Oh, you have something here. What was that?
Love's a bitch, Doc. Love's a bitch.
That's where my multiple personality disorder comes in. Because in other scenes, we see so much detailed. They thought about everything in other scenes. But here, what the What was it? What was it?
I don't know. And Flynn as well, like in the first episode when she saw Tommy, she was like, no. You remember the face, and we kind of felt how she feels toward him.
Yeah,
but no.
Yeah.
And they trying to convince us that because of this stuff, they now feel something toward each other. Nothing. There is nothing there. Believe me. Give it back to me.
Oh.
Where was it? The hand with no thumb. Your secret place.
I'm such a fool.
There were 3 scenes with this Wilf that showed us how stupid Wilf is and how clever Flynn is, which is not believable, like at all.
Wilf, who was raised with Aelita, he didn't know where Aelita would be. Flynn, being in Wilf's consciousness for like 2 seconds, she was like, I know where she is. Yes. And now too, after like some kind of, again, empathetic connection and all that stuff.
I know, where is Aelita?
You are stupid. I am not, because my mother told me I have potential.
Yeah.
You sure this is where it is?
But it wasn't like this.
They are going to the park. Everything is augmented there. They see people, and Wilf says, oh, previously it was not so many people weren't here. And Flynn says, oh, I can do that. And they do that, and everyone disappears. Aelita is sitting there. What?
Wilf just somehow forgets that there's an augmentation.
Forget his own.
He's so in love with Flynn. He just cannot
we see
understand what's happening around him.
Yes.
That was an indication of his love.
And you know what is my problem here, really? There are some characters who are not the first characters, like secondary characters, like Jasper. And we get so much feelings about Jasper. And Wilf should be like top priority. We should feel something towards Wilf, but nothing. But you know what will be so great for me? I just thought about it. If what is he doing, how is he acting, how is it written, everything will change from the second season when he gets off this implant from his head, and he will be 100% different. Like I will be.
Yeah. That would be actually great.
But I don't have any hope.
What?
I don't have any hope.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe this is because he's so cold, like not very estranged. It seems like he doesn't feel anything. Like this is my problem
robot.
with the
Robot.
yeah, like he's a robot. This is my problem with him, and actually Flynn's mother too. She's like a robot.
Nothing will help her.
The problem is in me. I don't have empathy.
Of course, problem is in you. Always.
I feel more towards this
mafia.
Mafia
what
guy.
is his name?
Colbert.
No.
What I said? Something bad.
Colbert. No.
I said that.
Colimiano.
Parmigiano. Corbell. Pickett.
I'm not unhappy, just confused.
It's not like I'm empathetic towards him and I pity
Why
him.
not? Why?
No, he's a psychopath. But I know what he wants.
That makes me look weak, don't it?
He fears to seem not strong enough. The mother, I personally have no idea why is she there. No, okay, I have a clue. To show us sides of Flynn, like that she's caring, and Burton also. Like I think the mother is there more mainly because of the Burton. But
It's a character of just serving another character's needs.
yes, it's not a character, it's a function. Flynn, we already know that she's sympathetic, as we see that in the relationship with her mother also. She's caring for her mother, etc., etc. But Burton is kind of another bird.
Burton is another bird.
Oh, that was very deep.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy this for a moment.
I will say something.
Okay.
C is always right. And Burton is another bird.
You okay? I was hungry. I thought I was in a dream.
She couldn't see, and at the end of the second episode, she can. And I don't believe she couldn't see because she doesn't react like a person would react. It looked like a normal thing.
After a long time not seeing your children, next morning she's not going and hugging and kissing her children.
Well, actually, yeah.
And seeing how beautiful they turn out. She's just laying in the bed, reading the newspaper. This is like, what?
You are so full of shit, I can't see how you stand yourself sometimes.
Burton will go on being Burton, for better for worse.
What did poor Burton do? Everyone keeps telling Burton's full of shit.
Yeah.
Burton will be like his Burton. A man actually saved Flynn for a couple of times. He's a good fighter. He's a great one.
And we have also this episode when Flynn says,
But you went because you chose to. But I had to stay here.
she was blaming him that it was his choice and he went and left them alone. I think this is a part of being shit as well.
Okay.
Maybe that he's making his own choices and he's trying to have his own life. Maybe this is considered as a full of shit. I don't know.
I loved how they showed this power scenes.
I've got a carrot and I've got a stick, Mr. Pickett. That's my fucking stick.
This made me think about Game of Thrones, actually.
I know about which scene you're going to speak.
Tywin Lannister. Which scene were you thinking? Daenerys?
With Littlefinger and Cersei.
Oh,
Which Tywin Lannister scene were you speaking about?
Every Tywin Lannister scene.
Come
Like
on.
Tywin Lannister and
Make
Joffrey.
it visual. Only one scene. We
Okay,
are showing
only one scene.
Okay.
I liked it so much.
It was nice.
But you're also right. This was even better. Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Seize him. Oh, wait. I've changed my mind. Let him go.
She even said it.
Power is power.
Power is power.
Yeah.
You mother.
Cersei.
Cersei. For Cersei.
She's dead.
Really? How did that happen?
It happened in the season we all promised ourselves never speak about.
Dreaming about my bundle of...
This guy, this is Bob. The first time we see.
Dun, 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 dun. But it wasn't like that.
Like nothing at all.
Dun, 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 dun.
I loved how they set up not every character, but a lot of them. Like this guy.
When you look weak, I look weak.
First time we're seeing him at the bar.
It is a very good scene how you can show the power. Like in a 2-3 seconds and you see, okay.
Yeah.
This guy
I
is
loved
someone.
it. The first time we see Connor also.
Yeah.
Wanna know the best part about being a one-armed dude, Cash? You ain't got a lot left to lose, bro.
My God, I loved it so much. The task was to show us a soldier who doesn't have legs and one arm, but who still can do a terrible shit, like who is still powerful. How would you do that? And they did so good. Like, he's drunk, he's wasted, and we see how he throws this can. No matter how drunk he is and how far away it is, he still manages to do that. And you're thinking, what the hell?
Yeah.
What this guy can do? But they never show it. And I liked that they didn't show, although you believe it 100%, that he is terrible. He's a monster.
$10 million, Bob. 25% has already been deposited into your account.
Why not 100? For Dr. Noland, money is not issue. Why not? I don't know. I will give you the world. Give me Flynn. Just bring me Flynn.
Yeah.
Would you kill someone for 10 million?
I cannot kill someone because I cannot.
But what if you could? What if you could?
I don't 10 million for Flynn?
For someone you don't know,
for
him
you?
Or her. You would kill me for 1 cent. I know that.
So send us 1 cent, and in the next video I will be alone. Why I am initiating Indian accent? Why I am doing that?
How they killed Bob?
Stupidly?
No, stupidly, maybe not. Not stupidly, but so easy. They set up this great character, and then he's just killed like that.
That's so stupid. I have a feeling that they just wanted to get rid of him. I was waiting that he shooted this Tommy's wife. It is more interesting if someone else also dies there, and it will be a struggle or something.
You're very empathetic. It will be interesting if someone else dies.
Don't you agree? Okay, maybe not die. Put the leg. I don't know.
But
his mother.
Not just Joyce.
Joyce.
What's this guy's name? Who died?
This Joyce. What was his name again?
I don't know.
Because we don't know him, we don't care about him.
But I cared about him. I was like, what?
If you care about him, what was his name again?
I've lived through more extremity than you could possibly imagine. It would crush your tiny little minds.
I don't believe her. What she says, how she says it, how she's laughing and playing, it's so bad for me, and I really pity because for this type of powerful woman, it could be much better.
Yeah, she's so flat. She looks like and she feels like a character from the cartoon. Not even now contemporary cartoons, but from 60s, like this evil kind of.
Cruella stuff.
Cruella, see.
What? Oh.
Smiling like this. Have you guys noticed that in Amazon they have this tendency of when this is...
We have come here to welcome you in.
What is happening here?
So when a character has a proclivity to violence, they show teeth. And when it's not, I cannot. I think I have proclivity to violence.
I am grateful you have not known evil as I have.
I can make a good character.
She's a good character because she doesn't show her teeth.
I don't. Yeah.
I think they try to manipulate us with something very, very banal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because in
aggression
in animal world, the monkeys always when
Why would you do that in a human world?
I'm totally wounded after Galadriel. I'm always speaking about her.
You need a
it's not
psychotherapist.
good for my mental health. What should I do?
Don't care to lecture me about pain.
I'm actually a bit Dr. Nolan today.
No. When
I prefer not.
She has
tooth. Show your tooth.
Pain.
Yes. And like make this also.
You imbecile!
Dr. Noland is so genius. First, she sends dozens of people to kill Flynn and Burton.
She hires them through this darknet.
Good, okay, I bought it. Then is calling Colbert.
called Burton Pickett.
Pickett guy. Pickett is offered money.
Kindly asking.
Could you please,
if you are not so busy,
if there's time in your schedule, can you kill
just
two
in a
people?
2-3 seconds, and just
Pickett is like, what the and then she's sending another guy,
Bob,
killer, and also nothing there. And then she came up with this grandiose plan to accelerate the jackpot in the whole step, to throw to the shit years of research. I'm thinking from her perspective. Because it's obviously easy.
Easy peasy.
Easier to throw an atomic bomb than to kill 2 people.
Yeah, it's one button.
It's one button.
Someone is also saying that you can just push one button. No, don't push. Please don't push.
If you are hearing us, don't. She killed herself, and at the same time she transferred her whole consciousness to another step or to main timeline. But at the point when she killed herself, like she didn't, Connor did, but still, she was not wearing this stuff.
Yeah, she was conscious, which
Connor
means
killed her.
Conscious will be as we understand it.
Yeah. How her consciousness transferred if she was killed before that? Maybe we left.
Maybe they will explain it in the next season.
Maybe her consciousness was downloaded before that and was like copied there. Like that's some Black Mirror shit.
If you can copy your consciousness, imagine like let's copy and make thousands of Flynns in one timeline, in main timeline, and they will go and kill Dr. Nolan.
Yeah.
Why not? If you can do that. If you can copy this data with all the information from the research institute, this is all in Flynn's consciousness, right? Like copy, send us.
Send us, please. If you can transfer something, then you can copy it. I have a theory. The writers of this show and the showrunners, what are they going to do with Flynn's character? I have a very bad theory.
Cut her?
No, not cut.
Not cut.
Just making her a very terrible person at the end.
As Flynn says, wow.
What? First we see Flynn's character as she's wonderful, like only a rainbow, as he told, rainbows and unicorns.
You're all rainbows and unicorns, Miss Fisher.
Step by step, she's developing into this kind of sociopathic person. Not now, of course, but...
And Pickett will be like Flynn.
Pickett will be like... Yeah, I will go to save some worms. Beautiful. What I'm going to save today? Maybe the flies.
The Metropolitan Police, sir.
Policeman?
An inspector.
Call my father's solicitor.
So far we have seen Lev Zubov so powerful, like I can do everything, mess up with everyone and so on. And in 2 seconds he's like, call my father. He's so scared, and you see this very different, another small personality in himself, which is so excellent. I like this moment very much.
Considering that he has Russian roots.
Yeah.
How a Russian deals with stress?
As proper Russians.
We are?
Some people say we are.
Yeah, okay. Let's assume we are, but this is gin.
Let's assume this is vodka.
Let's assume this is vodka? Wow, okay.
And we're Russians.
I should do this?
Make a shot. She's not a proper Russian.
I blow up my cover. What can I say?
Every time they make a connection with someone from the past, they creating this parallel universe. This universe is called stop, and they are experimenting in this stop. Most of them don't feel that in this stop, the people or the creatures, they are real, and they feel pain. When Flynn is in her peripheral speaking with Lev, she's saying like, well, okay, you can kill us, you can do whatever you want because we are not real for you.
Are we real to you?
Then she said, well, I'm trying my best.
I just think that the step is for them something abstract, something like they're not
for
there.
The experiments.
Yeah.
A stub, as we call them.
But why do you call them that? It sounds short, nasty, brutish.
Imperialism.
This is actually, I think, one of the biggest topics in this TV show, imperialism.
Calling a stub makes it a bit easier for us to third world it.
Actually, this is a very good way to show imperialism.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you soaked all resources in your own world, and then you go and destroy in other worlds. They have 12 people?
I think the question is why not? If you have this technology and you have this ability to open up research and fuck up, do whatever you want, why not? What is stopping you from not doing that stuff? This is the question. Yeah,
the lack
but
of
they
it?
don't have that. A lot of people, given the opportunity, given the power, ability, they will do the same.
Yes.
This is very human.
Empathy
basic.
is one of the barriers that will prevent you from doing that, but another one is rules and law, actually. They don't have a law which says that you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't open a new step, because they even don't know about this technology at all. Imagine what would happen if we didn't have law, don't kill.
And another thing also, you just said it would be very interesting if we don't have any laws that forbid us killing
Not interesting, I didn't say that.
Well, it is interesting, imagine.
No, I don't want to imagine that. But okay.
But imagine we have this ability of rebooting,
ourselves?
yeah. And so we can be killed, we can kill and can be killed, and then be rebooted.
That would change a lot because human life wouldn't be so much valuable anymore. A life is valuable because there are death. There is death.
That was deep. Father Beatrice shall explain everything.
They are testing Burton and Connor. Why?
No idea.
Just to show us some stuff, fighting.
Yeah. I watched and I was so curious what is the end of this game.
And Flynn is having this questioning interview.
This
like she's taking a new job, which was also very boring.
What
to be
are
honest.
you wearing today? This was like this kind of questions.
Obviously to show us some stuff.
Yeah.
Some action. Which
or maybe
I don't like.
they wanted us to convince that they are really good fighters. I mean, yeah, we know that. We know that, right? They were
Why
in
would
war
they need fighters? Why would police need fighters if their society has just a couple of hundred people?
Yeah, and they can do these robots.
Yes, and they can do like infinite number of these peripherals. They can build an army.
Why anyone at all needs these two peripherals of Burton and Connor?
That's
question.
The robot lady who is Beatrice. Wow, you know her name. When this lady asked her,
If the brother is more predictable and dependable, why would you turn to the friend?
And she's like,
I'm afraid I lack specific data on that, Inspector. The decision was made in my deep neural network below any level of consciousness.
That was a good way to describe love. The way she said these words.
Yeah.
I don't have data in my consciousness. There's something in subconscious.
Interesting.
AI has consciousness, okay. Subconsciousness also AI has, yeah?
That's the point, yeah. Even they don't know that.
New fucking pie.
Your own get.
These two guys who work for Lev Zubov, they used this encryption to talk with each other for a long time, and then Lev Zubov is like, haha, I got you, I know blah 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 blah. You don't know what I said because I don't either.
But Lev obviously knows.
Lev obviously blah blah blah. And they continue to talk in this language.
Why, Lisa? Why?
Maybe it's their mother language.
Yeah, like English is my mother language. Moment, when you say mother language, it means your mother's language, or?
Yeah.
What is my father's language?
I don't know what's your father's language. I don't even understand why we're talking about this. Okay, not mother language, mother tongue, they say.
My mother's tongue. My mother.
Because first things you hear, generally, how your mother speaks to you.
No, it's how doctor cries and you, hey, come out, yeah, you're on the right way, doctor's voice. So
like,
it should
your
be
doctor was a very interesting man. He was like, Lilith, come on, you can do that.
So I should know my doctor's language. What is my doctor's language?
I don't know, but he's a very interesting person. I want to meet him.
Okay, nice. Should we finish?
Yes, this part, please.
It's like you said. Ain't got much of a choice now, do I? Tell me, don't.
About Tommy, he's kind of a Jesus for me. No, really. Because as a character, he has these temptations. First time, in episode 5, there was this scene. Someone was tempting him. I don't remember what
Bob.
exactly.
It was Bob.
Yes, it was Bob. He was trying to bribe him with 2 million. Tommy didn't answer because the car was stopped.
Yeah, it's not stopped.
But we know... Yeah, crashed. But we know what he would answer. And the second time, in episode 7, he was again tempted to become this bribed policeman, to accept the rules. And the third time, I don't know what is it. Maybe it is to come. But still, I loved it, actually.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. I'm better than that. Yeah, go
Actually,
Tommy.
I had, when Bob tried to bribe him, I had this feeling that he is going to accept it.
No.
Or he is...
Considering
very
it
deep inside, for 2-3 seconds considering it deep inside.
Maybe the third temptation will be again something like that, and maybe he will break. Because Flynn is not around him anymore. Flynn will be dead.
Yeah.
You arrogant piece of shit.
This Pickett guy flies away, and he never occurs to him like go there and check if he killed the guy.
He's under adrenaline.
Seriously.
He is under adrenaline.
Tommy.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Good.
I saw an AI therapist for a bit.
An AI therapist. Can you imagine like you have an AI therapist?
Oh,
Can you imagine having a therapist?
Let's start from there because I don't know. I'm in a good condition. I think it's already happening. There are some very good applications. You are starting to speak with a bot and it is answering to you.
We are almost there.
We are almost a stop.
No! I feel like I'm in the middle of the jackpot sometimes. What? Not hinting anything at all. Just saying.
So
What?
On the surface, you make a show of being rather bad, but deep down, you're almost frighteningly good.
I guess this conversation also deepens Aelita's character.
Yeah, sure.
Why is she doing what she's doing? Because she's so empathetic, she wants to save the world, or because she wants to feel in control?
This is my answer.
Do you still muck about those dolls' houses? Yeah, the AIT had a theory. It said it was all about order and control. It came from a place where you had neither, and the dolls' houses were a way to compensate.
Do you recall that we saw in the room where the operation were held? So she had these miniatures of the figures.
Remember the first episode, Burton / Flynn? The first time she was in the main timeline, and she was telling her stuff in her mind, and she
after,
I speak, and I'm like a thought for you, aren't I? Such power. I didn't realise I'd enjoy it quite so much.
I understand why would she say so, because it is actually a strange feeling, I think. Imagine you tell the person and you know this is a real person, although it's in the peripheral, but still there's consciousness there.
Would you like to experience something like that?
I fear of that.
To tell someone to do something?
I think she's one of the people that has a goal, like to save.
Yeah.
And she doesn't think about the consequences. Great representation of a philosophical idea of, oh my god, I forgot their name.
Which idea?
The idea that you have a goal, a good one actually. You have an idea of saving a lot of people or doing a very, very good thing for the majority of people. But how you do that, how it manifests itself through the time, you don't care.
Do you ever find it difficult to understand people? Empathy, you mean?
It doesn't mean that she's a sociopath.
No, but not that empathetic as well.
There's something about taking a tiny figure and shifting it about, and it made me feel like I had access into another being's.
She wants control, not to have just a control, but she lacks empathy, and she thinks when I control someone, I will understand what he or she feels. She wants to substitute empathy with control.
Which is wrong way to go.
Is it? Tell me about your job.
My job?
Yeah. What mysteries do you oversee?
One of the stupidest thing is,
My point is also there.
They broke up
a year before, so
yeah. And now, after just one drink and one evening, not even an evening, this scientist goes with her, with Aelita, takes her to the secret facility,
and telling the whole story. Seriously, she's like standing there and telling, and we have the feeling that they are doing that to introduce us what the era is doing, but this is so stupid and it kills the character of this doctor for me. Absolutely, it's a killed character.
She's stupid, but she's a scientist. She's one of the sophisticated scientists.
So imagine you do a very, very, very secret stuff. Only 12 people in this whole universe know, and you're taking someone you slept with,
former girlfriend,
and starting to tell, okay, we are bad guys, we are doing
cannot understand anything you say, but yes.
Don't do that.
Don't. Just tell us. Write in the comment.
And take us with you.
Yes.
Because they were running things by then. They suppress our memories because they still fear us.
Us.
They spoke about Neoprims and so on, but how cheap they introduced us to them, like in the middle of this like park or something. There is no one, absolutely no one.
A second before that.
Yeah, and Wilf turns and a couple of guys.
Dozen of
from
people.
The sky.
Maybe they're supposed to show us how talented they are. They can teleport.
Ah.
What is this? Like she has, I don't know if you can see this, but minute 25, 18 seconds.
I say you understand it. It was the moment when this Neoprims appeared. I said,
What language is that?
My mother's language, my doctor's language. We have something to speak in the end, and let's finish up this. We want to discuss Jasper.
Jasper. Yeah, I love Jasper. I love his character. Yeah, that's it.
No, but seriously, it was really, really good done in the last episode.
Yes, and I have no idea if I see him ever again.
Yeah. What was good, they showed what he saw in his childhood when Pickett killed those gangsters. His feelings were always compressed.
But he is a good guy.
He is a good guy, yeah. And those bad guys started to bully him, and he also remembers some stuff, and he made the decision to kill them. Then he made the decision to call his wife
and say like, honey, I am a good guy, I just killed these bastards. And she was like, what the fuck did you do, Jasper?
This was not what happened. This is a false storytelling.
This is a drunk storytelling.
He changed his mind of killing those guys, but it was too late. This is actually two characters which we saw, Jasper and Tommy. Tommy made the decision to kill this sheriff and also Pickett, and he makes the decision to kill those guys.
But Tommy actually killed them.
Yeah, he also killed. Like he changed his mind.
He changed his mind. Both guys, they are good persons who just happened to be in the middle of this shithole. It's interesting what will come out of that.
I really hope we are going to see this stuff, please.
Yeah, because it would be very stupid if they show nothing about them and everything about another stuff, just from the very scratch. Don't do that, Amazon. Jonathan Nolan and other executive producers, if you hear us, don't do that. Yeah. I think it's time to go.
I don't want to go.
I will go and turn that off.
Oh, moment.
What?
Goodbye.
You think we should say goodbye?
Because the last time I saw... Oh, we never spoke about it. So our viewers...
Okay.
Shut up! Shut up!
She's too drunk to shut up, so...
This is so true.
So you gotta stay here.
They don't know the concept of our channel. They thought we are the reactors, but it turns no,
we don't do reactions. No. We will only do reactions to House of the Dragon.
Yes, but for the other TV shows, I guess we are going to make kind
discussion reviews, analytics,
crap talking,
drunk talking,
drug talking,
drug talking. What? Drunk
Drug and drunk.
Oh my god.
Bring your trunks.
Bye. 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 Bye.